When people talk about success, most imagine a single life-changing moment, a sudden spark, or a stroke of luck that opens doors. But the truth is far quieter. Real success grows the way a seed becomes a tree, slowly, patiently, almost invisibly. This is the story of a man named Faison, who discovered that the greatest force in his life was something ordinary, something simple, something every human being has but rarely uses with discipline: consistency. Faison was an average young man from a small town. Not rich, not poor, just a dreamer with half-finished plans. Every year, he would start something new, get excited for a few days, then lose focus as soon as results didn't show up. His room was filled with reminders of these abandoned dreams, a dusty guitar. He stopped practicing after 2 weeks, a stack of books he never finished, unfinished business plans, and a notebook full of ideas that never made it past page 1. He wasn't lazy, he simply believed that greatness required magic, not patience. One evening, after another disappointing day at work, Faison sat on the rooftop staring at the sky. He felt stuck, like life was moving forward for everyone except him. His younger cousins were achieving things, his friends were building careers, and he was trapped in the same cycle of starting and quitting. That night, he whispered to himself, "Why can't I finish anything? Why can't I stay consistent?" The wind carried no answer, but something inside him shifted. The next morning, he visited his grandfather, an old man known in the family for his wisdom and calm nature. His grandfather was sitting in the garden tending to small plants. Some were still tiny, barely visible above the soil. Faison sat beside him and sighed heavily. "Dada, I try so hard, but nothing seems to work. I start things and then they just fade. I don't know what's wrong with me." His grandfather smiled gently and handed him a small sapling. "Hold this," he said. The plant was delicate, just a thin stem with 2 tiny leaves. "This plant," his grandfather continued, "will teach you everything you want to know about success." Faison looked confused. "But it's just a plant," he said. The old man laughed. "And humans are just people. But the ones who grow are the ones who show up every single day, even when nothing seems to happen." He pointed to a tall tree in the corner of the garden, strong, full, and beautiful. That tree took years to become what it is. Every day it got a little sunlight, a little water, and a little strength. Not enough to notice in a single day, but enough to change everything after 1,000 days. Consistency is not about big efforts. It's about small efforts repeated over a long time. Faison listened carefully, and something about the words hit him deeply. His grandfather gave him the sapling and said, "Take this home. Care for it daily. No skipping. No excuses. And while you grow this plant, grow yourself too. Choose one habit, just one, and do it daily without fail. Your life will change." Faison took the plant home. It didn't seem like much, but he decided to commit. He chose reading as his daily habit, just 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes wasn't intimidating, so he promised himself he would not skip a single day, no matter how busy or tired he was. He placed the plant near his window and watered it gently. The first week went smoothly. He read every night and watered the plant every morning. Nothing changed, but he kept going. By the second week, the excitement was gone. The plant looked almost the same, and the 10 minutes of reading felt repetitive. This was usually the point where he would quit something, but then he remembered his grandfather's words. The seed does not show progress every day, but it is growing inside. So he pushed himself to continue. Something interesting began to happen. After a month, not only had the plant grown slightly taller, but Faison noticed changes in himself. He felt more disciplined. He felt proud of sticking to something. He felt less scattered. His concentration improved and reading became enjoyable. Encouraged, he added a second habit, practicing graphic design for 15 minutes a day. Faison had always loved design, but never stayed committed long enough to improve. Now, with the power of consistency guiding him, he practiced a little every day, nothing huge, just steady steps. 3 months passed. The plant had grown several inches, its leaves greener and fuller. Faison had finished 3 books, something he had never done before. His design skills had noticeably improved. His friends even started asking him for small projects like posters and logos. For the first time in his life, he felt progress. Slow but steady, small but meaningful. But life doesn't reward consistency without testing it. One evening, he came home exhausted after a long, stressful day at work. He looked at the plant and almost walked past it. "I'll water it tomorrow," he thought. But then he stopped. If he skipped today, he would skip again tomorrow. So he forced himself to water the plant and then read for 10 minutes. It wasn't easy, but it kept him on track. He realized something powerful that day. Consistency isn't about motivation. It's about commitment. Anyone can work hard when they feel inspired, but only disciplined people work even when they don't want to. By 6 months, Faison had built a small routine: reading, design practice, morning stretching, and watering the plant. All tiny habits, but together they were shaping his life. His mindset improved. He became calmer, more focused, and more confident. People at work noticed the change. He handled tasks better, met deadlines, and communicated more clearly. He was becoming the best version of himself. One day, his boss approached him with an opportunity to design promotional materials for the company. Faison accepted nervously, not knowing if he was ready. But 6 months of consistent practice had built skill, and he completed the project beautifully. The company loved his work, and he was given a small raise and additional responsibilities. Meanwhile, his plant had grown into a beautiful, healthy young tree. Whenever Faison looked at it, he remembered the days when it had been nothing but a fragile stem. Just like him. A year passed. Faison's design skills had advanced so much that he started freelancing after work. Clients appreciated his dedication and quick delivery. Slowly, he built a portfolio. Then, one day, he earned more from freelancing in a week than his monthly salary. He visited his grandfather and hugged him tightly. The plant only reminded you of the power you already had.